Hey, just gonna. There's nothing special here. Just porting this truck. I won't do it all today. Just having the. I may give up in 10 minutes. Just trying to get chat on my dashboard. Uno momento, this. I should be live now. Let's have a look. Takes quite a while. Let me just check on here. Chat. Yep, we're away. Let's wait for the phone app with an H to realise. Oh, this is the truck whilst we're waiting. There we go. Let's put it on chat only. Come on, man. What's up with you? Chat only. God, I'm watching myself on phone and I'm getting adverts. The fuck? I can't. Hello. I'll just have a quick look. Who is that? Hey, Atomica, you're not playing Armour 3 today, mate? Sorry about that, the phone volume is up. Should be chat only. Play. Hey, just stopped for dinner, huh? That's the best excuse ever. I'm just trying to put this... it's nothing special. I want to put a truck in anyway, so I want to see if I can get it to show the wood and things like that. You know, when you put a wood in the inventory. Maybe that trader add-on won't allow it. Seems to rule everything you do now. Vehicles need keys and everything. It's out of my hands. Anyway. So, this truck came into Blender here from Spider Pig, and the license is you are free to share, adapt, as long as I give him proper credit. I think I'm giving him credit by telling everybody that Spider Pig made this truck. However, what we won't do, we won't use Spider Pig's wheels. We just go N here, make it an armor object, file, export as selected only, and export. Quit that now, and then in our folder here, that's what we have, our military truck P3D. And now we will use the VS3 wheel here, and we'll look at this. It's plausible. It has no axle, of course. Not everything is free. You need to make it ourselves. Wheel hubs, need to make it, but I think I have some already. Which one is best? Maybe the off-road truck. Really cheap, maybe. Weird. Sorry about the mouse noises. A pic of the tractor in DayZ. Did I have a tractor? I can't remember now. Oh, look at the size of that. That's not a lot. There's not very far out in size difference, is it? Of course the scale will be out. Let's just scale that back there. 1, 1, 1. I think is it here? 8, 9. No, 1. No, 8. 0.75, let's see. Let's try that. Maybe too small. Scale that. 1. Oh, it's 5 maybe. Tell you what. Move 1, is it? Actually not too bad. Does it need scaling? Nope. Not too bad at all. So I'll just move that edge 0.1. Move that and also that. Minus 0.1. Move that face down there. poor, but it'll do for now. Wheel 1, 2 and 3. Are we going to go for a double at the back? Let's see. First of all, let's get that axle up there. Not bad at all. How many faces? Let's bring that down a little bit. YZ, stretching the UVs a bit here, aren't we? Is it lower than that? Nah, it's alright that. Looks for some reason like the shaft is inverted. Double or single on the back, shall we see? What do we think? Gotta be. Let's see what a double looks like for a start. Great. New proxy. Point it to the VS3 double. Okay. Just call it wheel 1, 2. 1, 2 for now. This will be interesting. Somewhere about there, I would imagine. And there, unless I'm totally out. Ah, yeah. I also need to center it here. Try it there, see what happens. Oh, I'll tell you what, they're not a bad fit, them wheels, to be fair. No, they're not a bad fit at all. Thank you BI for providing the wheels. So if I copy that, put it there, Shift E, put that to a minus, takes it to the exact opposite side. New one, it says wheel 2 underscore 2. Hey BWF Wee Devil, how the hell are you? You see that pun? How the hell are you? Doing good. No major thoughts on what I'm doing, I'm just winging it. I found a low poly truck and just trying to learn some things. Maybe if wood is put in the inventory, maybe we can get it to show in here, barrels and things like that. So let's all learn together. Who knows? Got a big fat steering wheel, look. So in the event of a crash, we won't need an airbag. Good for crashing into zombies. So yeah, let's have a see. Excuse me for whistling, didn't mean to do that. So that really should have been in the exact same place, so it looks like it's not central, this vehicle, even though it is there. It is central there. My betting is that that rear wheel is inside out. So look at the treads. Everything looks okay, doesn't it? No, it's I think that wheel there that one she wants redefined as that for a start. 1, 2, 2, yep. 1, 1, 1. Just making sure it's defined as just one wheel. 2, yes. 2, 2, yes. Yeah, I think that needs to be turned 180 degrees like that, and it needs to be reset to there. Yep, that looks better. But I also seem to think that it's not quite. Damn it. I'm not convinced it's right in here. I'm going to put that wheel on the edge of there. See what it looks like. I think it looks okay there. So therefore I will put this wheel here on the edge of there also. Putting it on the edge of this hub here. I'm going to do the same with the fronts, because I like how it looks. I think it's the edge of this hub, so I'll select wheel 1, 1. Just check that, see how it looks. It doesn't look good at all on that one, does it? Move it back a little bit. Oh, we're going to try that about there. Nope. So it was right where it was on that over there. Yep, I like that now. So 2, 1 needs to be on there. Nice one. Mission control, we have wheels. Not sure about whether that wheel is the right way around, you know. It's hard work, isn't it, to see. It appears to be okay. Let's just go with the flow for now. There's something about the cab I don't like, but at least it has doors on. The steering wheel cannot stay like that. Big fat would make a good dinghy though if we went in the water. Right, let's go and steal some memory points from my other guys. Yeah, I think it's a different. Well, I have to learn it anyway, but I think what it is, you would like you create a proxy. This is my guessing now, because of the way the wheels work. I think we would get the wood itself, for instance. Where is the wood? Specific. Anyway, let's see. I think it'd be somewhere else, wouldn't it? like surface. Gear, maybe. Conceivable. Where would be camping? Fence kit. No. Watchtower. Wooden log. Wooden case. Containers. Let's go for a barrel. See, I should play this game more often, then I know what I'm looking for. Gear, no module. Oh, modules, DayZ. Furniture industry. Proxy building point. Barricades, ladder. Walls. No. Signs. Wood piles are built. Don't know why that's in there. That's an old building. I was testing furniture. Industrial. Miscellaneous. Well, I don't know. I have to do a search, won't I? Military, improvised. DC. Miscellaneous. Tell you what we'll do. We'll just have to go like this. I'm gonna borrow these two anyway. These three. What am I have to find? Wood. Search for that in DayZ structures. Must be, surely. So I'll leave that to search in there. In the meantime, I'll put a new LOD in here for the memory. Properties. Memory. I'll then go and steal the memory points from the off-road. So I can steal these, they're my own. Wheel 1 axis, 2 axis, 2 1, 2 2. I'll put it all in at once so I'll confuse myself. Yeah, keep looking. I'll I say I should know, but I've kind of not done a lot since 1.02. I'm waiting for the new patch. I don't even know if it's on experimental at the moment, is it or not? Actually, I should really pinpoint them on that proxy axis, but we'll see. I've got to do here is I should have narrowed the search down a bit more, shouldn't I? Bit silly doing a whole bloody folder. Doesn't really matter how far they are that way, to be honest, but bring them in a little bit. How many meters long is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, almost 6 meters long. Jesus. I have to check the scale on this soon as well. If I cancel it now, it should have found it by now. I'm not pressing it, no. So just to remind people, this is where the base of the truck came from. Spider Pig. Let's see what other blends. Oh, I could see one of them in DayZ, no problem. That would be very easy. No steering wheel at all. Like it. I like this one better. Probably wouldn't take long at all to make that yourself in Blender, would it? I mean, a few cubes. You don't need the wheels, we can use BI's already existing ones. Plank piles are in gear consumables. Oh, I got it. Got it before me. Let's see if it would have got it. I searched the wrong word anyway, haven't I? Let's have a look. DayZ gear consumables, and I was in here, wasn't I? Pile of planks, low pile of planks. Is that just low poly, wasn't it? Right, so I think what I was thinking about was, I think you have to create your proxy in here and then hide it, much like you do the wheels, and it doesn't appear until you put it in the inventory. So back to where we should be, which is gear, tubables, pile of planks, medium, small, medium. So you've got all of them different kinds. We'll just go for pile of planks. Oh. I think it should be in here, shouldn't it? Damn you, it doesn't show. Looks like it doesn't show because it hasn't got a config non-AI vehicle config thing. Shows there, look at the size of that. It's because it's binarized. Let's choose another object. But it is, there'll be a property in the, it's a always show. It won't have it. But, PowerPoint sign. Come on. Will they show up? Let's find out. Yes, they will. I wonder why the other ones didn't show unless... No. So what I'm thinking is, right, you have that there. Then I think you have to create a slot in config slots here, is my guess. And also in your vehicle here you have something called a, let me find it in the older, see, because I'm going direct from the right. I think you need in here your GUI inventory attachment props. I think you have to define it in here, so you would add blanks. Now it may be already defined elsewhere in the game and we just replicate that, but in addition we'll have to have in the model here a name in the view geometry, so when you go to get them out, possibly you look at them and it says pile of planks, or you may only be able to do it via the tab drag and drop system. But anyway, that's where I'm going with this truck. That's where I want to be, so you know. It won't all be done today, but I will crack it. There can be no doubt of that. I'm only doing it now because it's raining, so I can't work outside. Right, let's get something done. So what are we going to call it? Get rid of that. This is our truck. DVO transport. No. Let's call it truck. Oh, you're in Blackpool. Nice one, pal. I thought you were only visiting when I saw your picture the other day. It looked like you're outside the beer cellar or something. You were going to Coral Island, weren't you, I think? Can't be bad. Lovely place. So, just down the road in Ribble Valley. Right, I'm going to call it whatever it's called in the thing, and I think it's military truck. It is military truck. Yep, it's a nice generic name that won't interfere with anybody else. Military truck. Replace that with nice one. I could do with a cold one there, but I haven't got any in. Plus I've just had a triple arc bypass, it won't look good. Day out at the zoo, yeah. I was supposed to be able to, when I was having my operation and recovering, you're supposed to be able to hear the lions roar at night whilst you're in Blackpool Victoria Hospital, but I never did. I was only in for 4 days. It wasn't so bad considering they'd saw me in half, cut me up. I'm just changing the model reference to the new one, in case anybody was wondering. Just gotta change the reference in the model config. I'm hoping we can use the VS3 engine noises, but I've never looked at the VS3, so I don't know how much of it is viable. Right, just by doing that should allow us to see some wheels turning. So all I've done there is I keep forgetting something that I'm doing some kind of tutorial. I'm not really, but so these references here, I've just changed these, and the most important one is this one here. That class must be the name of this model, which is military truck. I've just noticed there's no underscore, is there, on that? Right, so I must fix that. Sometimes that can take you almost 4 hours to realise what you've done. Luckily, in my experience, I spotted there was no underscore here. If we go to the in before it actually does work anyway, that'd be fucking funny. Look, I was just about to tell you a load of crap. Underscore means space anyway, doesn't it? So it doesn't matter. I'm going to close that just for completeness sake. I'm going to add that underscore there, and in here, see how it's added it as it's added. There we go. Let's see, underscore. Yep. Right, now we'll check all the wheels. God, it's been a long time since I've done doors, you know. Maybe I need a tutorial. In fact, the old Jeeps and everything don't have doors. The wheels aren't central to the arches. It's absolutely bugging me like some kind of OCD thing going. They are, but I think the actual things are wheels are offsetting the frickin' model itself. You see that middle of that line is not, of that wheel is not in line with that arch. Sometimes you just gotta go to about there. Much is better. Right, so if that is shit. Where is it in relation to that? One. I think I've got it. Tell you what. Alright, and I'm getting to that stage where I can feel people that I know what I'm doing. Right, let's test that. Wheel back right, is it turning? Yes it is. Wheel back left is turning. Wheel front right is turning. Wheel front left is turning. Now, in order to make them pivot on here, we need the old, what are they called now? Turn front left. So it's steering hub on a suspension hub 1-1 axis. So we will rob from our old friend. Wheel sus. There you go. There we go. Suspension 1 axis and 2-1 axis, isn't it? Put them in memory. What I'm going to do here, I'm going to grab these wheels, proxies, put them in memory. That gives me a better idea of where the wheels actually are. See what that vertices there is the center of the wheel here. That wheel is there, even though it's binarized and you can't see it. So the odds are if we put that there. Right, be back in a momento because I'll need a brew. Not going anywhere, be right back. Okay, I'm back. Apologies if there's any eating or noise of drinking sounds. I will be having a brew. Right, so we'll just lift them up a little bit. You don't need to. It's only the axis there that matters. I can delete those now. Delete them references. Go back to this one, and now we should have a good old turning damper. See that damper? It's bollocks. That damper should go up and down, but it's set for some silly reason. Well, that's turning, which is okay. And that's turning, which is okay. Obviously, we just need to set the hub. Wheel 1 on. As part of the wheel. We don't. We do it. No. What was it called? It was called suspension. above. There we go. That one we'll just call 2-1, I think. Let's try it. Just to recap on that, if it works, let's have a look. Yep. See how the hub's moving as well now. I know it's all a little bit out, but when I've scaled that hub and everything after. So the reason we didn't call it wheel 1, that hub, is because I just noticed something else. That was inverted as well. I forgot to invert that there. Because it would disappear when we take the wheel off, would the whole hub, and we don't need that. So what they do instead is suspension hub is the root of everything that makes it turn left and right, and the wheel is connected to it on the skeleton. So anything the hub does, the wheel does in turn. So that's how come it's turning and the wheel turns with it. But when you remove the wheel, the hub stays visible and on the truck itself. Right, just gonna have a bit of a biscuit, so I'll move the mic away. See what annoys me about that damper, it's set to turn in and out, makes the wheels wobble when you go over bumps rather than ride up and down. So that there, damper 2-1, refined it in here. Rotation, that should be translation surely. And the axis it should be on is selection. Get fucked. Excuse my French. What did we just search before that? Yep, that's it. I think it should be on that axis there. It should go up and down. Let's see. I think because of maybe the engine's not capable of doing it, but I'm changing lots to reset bulldozer. But let me just reload that. I did save it, didn't I? Saved. So it's damper 1-1, damper 2-1. See how they're both, like from the outset, they're both turning to the right there. Bollocks. Damper 2-1. See, it's rotating, but it should be translating. Which one did I just change then? I changed it there, didn't I? Suspension damper 2 1. Translation. I'm doing all this, just might get it in game and it might just go to the moon and fucking back. We'll see. That's the damper rotation, so it goes up and down, left and right. But that's bollocks, it looks crap. That had no effect whatsoever, did it? It's still doing it, look. You see how the wheels are pissed. That is so annoying. Damper 2 1 rotation. Translation. 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 I don't even know why it's rotating anymore. There. Because of that, but because that's turning the hub. Bastard. Therefore I turn the wheel in turn. Well, look at this, is a fucking efficient exercise. I cannot believe it. About 3 or 4 things turning the wheel inwards. Right, notice the left one no longer casters or camber into the... So we fixed that bullshit. But there's no translation there, is there? You see that? What that is the other parts of the models are not configured to go up and down. Right, it doesn't matter that they're going to use this axis. Sorry, this axis. I just want to stop them wheels towing in at the beginning, it looks crap. There we go. Look, not towing in anymore. Take that, you biz bastards. Right, we'll see if that breaks it later on in the game. For the geometry, we will what we got in this Jeep geometry. just remember not to save that. Redo everything that I undid. Excuse me, sorry for whistling. I'll have to do this proper because this one's got doors. Structure, find components. Sorry I went quiet. I forgot it was a tutorial-ish. I was lining. I took the geometry from the off-road. Doesn't really matter, as long as the wheels are going to be the same size in eConfig. Okay. Without that weight in there, it won't move. Just find components again because I've removed some things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you'll notice when you do that, everything's okay there. Save. Excuse me a moment. Alright, sorry about that. It's I was eating a biscuit and I turned it off and I half turned it back on. What I was saying was, when I highlight wheel 1, you'll notice the proxy and the geometry shape are highlighted. Now, because I'm using VS3 wheels, if you remember in the off-roads here, the name Neva wheel is applied here, 1112, so it fits in with that slot. So I'm going to take a chance here. I'm not sure if the VS3 wheels aren't configured, I'll configure them myself. Let's see if I've created more work than I needed to. They have to be configured or it won't work in game. Can't just have a model with no class reference. Otherwise it's just an inanimate object, like a rock. DayZ vehicles wheeled config. We want that. What is it? VS3 wheel. You see, it's V3S, isn't it? Right, so that part's configured, so we're in with that one. Now, these are what we want to call the names here. But first, I have to find out if it's configured down here. If it's not, then we'll have to do it in our own config. Proxy V3S wheel. And it's looking like it feckin' isn't. Although buzz wheels are. So it must be, surely to God. Neva wheel, yeah. Sit down, civilian, see that. There we go. Doubles, yes, 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 yes. Right. VS312 is a double, and so is 22, which is ours, which is fantastic. And there's our normal wheel. So what we need to do, because that has a slot, and we find out if it has a slot by going to scripts PBO. We don't have scripts PBO undone, do we, by any chance? Yes, we do. Scripts PBO, in this config here, config slot. What is a slot? It defines an object that slots when you drag it in the interface, or if you have it in your hands, it can be slotted into another object. So we need to find that. What the? You better be there. So front wheel has one there. Back left VS wheel has one. We're in. There's not. Tell you what, in the end, we may have a very, very easy job on our hands here. We may, you know, let's try it. Because all that is configured is the V3S. Come on, please. VS3 hood orange. Come on. Chassis. Right. It may be, in the end, we only need to say chassis blue. Scope 2. What was the scope on the... Yes. We may only need to do in our config now that excuse me, we may only have to do that. I'm actually going to get rid why did I put all that before? Because I wanted to change that, didn't I? Right, I'm going to take a gamble here. I'm going to get rid of all this for now. It's nothing serious because I don't want to include sounds at all. Can you imagine if we made a truck just by them few lines? Be amazing, wouldn't it? Right, back to where I were when I started veering off from all this. What I was trying to say was this here now just needs to be gold. Oh shit, well, it doesn't need to be gold, that. It needs to be gold. Excuse me. Right, the front one. BS311. Yeah. So this is the front wheel, which is a single. Needs to be called 11. This one here, the front one, needs to be called 21. This one here, rear back wheel, is 12, and the rear, looking at the front there, so this is the rear right, and that would be 22, not 212, 22. I didn't return it, what an idiot. You must press enter or else it just defaults back to what it was before. Save that. Right, now then, we have the wheel to do here. We're going to leave the wheel fat. God, a nice way to put fat. I'm going to leave it nice and fat. Just remind us, so was it called drive wheel, was it? Yeah, drive wheel. I actually could take that off there, actually, couldn't I? No, we shan't. We'll leave it for now. That's our drive wheel. We need an axis, and it's hard to get the axis for that. What we need to do is copy those two. New LOD. Select all of that and press Shift D. That'll create one vertices in the centre. Yep. Now I like that set there to be the other vertices. Shift D. I'm going to delete those. I'm going to delete those. I'm going to take those two because I think they're a good pivot for the wheel to turn round. And what I'm going to do is call those drive wheel axis. Just make sure I highlight them both and redefine. So put those in the memory LOD where the axis is. Go, delete that, and now when we turn drive wheel, sorry about my navigation in before it doesn't work. Steering wheel, see it pivots on a nice, well I think so anyway. Look how it twists. Boom, boom, boom. It's just because of the shape of the wheel, but only us know about that. Because it's slightly pissed there, can you see? Wheel itself from there, just slightly off. do we do a risky? Just twist it. That make it better for worse. Oh yeah, it's perfect. Yep. No, I would show you more, but I haven't got time. Right. So we must also have a view cargo, but I'm not going to do it till I know we're ready. Otherwise it'll be copy paste. View cargo. Is it view pilot or view cargo? Okay, view cargo. So we're going to take the driver and the passenger. Whoa. Get that. Bus driver and passenger. Now I'm going to put them in here and paste them just to, so you've got a crew driver and a crew co-driver, as well as proxies. They're important because they are highlighted in the config here, which is crew driver. So that proxy position here is the crew driver. The selection is the seat driver, which we will put in a moment. The memory position, which is very important, we need those two. So in the first instance we have got our two little proxies here. We're going to trust that that point there is the small bottom of the arse, or the back of the arse. So we'll just move it forward a little bit, up a little bit. We'll say they actually have an arse. We'll look from here. We're gonna try and get it in the middle of the steering wheel ish. I'm gonna move that just to the middle of the seat ish. I'm gonna say we're happy with that. We'll put them in there. Delete the old one. And of course we also need those in the geometry here. Now we'll get our seat, what we call seat driver and seat cargo. Seat cargo one, seat co-driver and seat thingy. Get the seat back and the seat back driver. We shouldn't need them seat backs because we won't be folding them forward so people can get in the back. Take that shit out. Let's go with that for now. That must be an old find our components. I don't know if we did that in geometry. Just check the weight of the wheel, should be 80 I think. 400 and something. Check that. Check that again another time. Right, memory. We want a get-in pos for the driver and the passenger. Pos driver direction, pos co-driver. Oh god, they were stepped up and down. It should be down on ground really, but you don't want them under the ground because that'll affect the position on spawn of the truck. So those, just to reflect, are those seat drivers in, crew drivers in, source code driver. Okay. I don't know why that says 2.0. Right, shall we have a go at looking at what that says in game? We have a laugh and set, that's all we need to do. It won't show up at the moment, and I'll tell you why, because there isn't any textures on it. And if you don't have a texture, it's invisible. Has it got any UVs? Oh, it has, I don't know where they're from. That's the hub. Selecting object. Let's see what. Wow, yeah, it has. It's all got. Unless I already all selected. Selecting object. Yeah. Oh, UV, that's nice. I don't know how the hell. No, it can't be. Well, we're going to have fun texturing it when you get around to that. I'll have to put it back in Blender and unwrap it, I think. But for now, right, don't chastise me for now. But it's all gonna be black just so we can see it in game. Grey. Right. Apart from the wheels, of course, because they belong to Biz. Notice I haven't put the radiator in or anything yet. We'll just save that. Save that. Be an absolute fucking miracle, wouldn't it? Can't get shorter than that, can you? Vehicles, DBO truck, military truck. DBO, vehicles, DBO truck, military truck. Truck, not trucks, blah blah blah. Right, first of all, let's see if it even wants to go into a PBO. Counted a T at line 16. Told you it doesn't like spaces everywhere. thing I'm really worried about is the wheels, but we'll see. In it, blah blah blah. I don't think right now I'm actually playing that mission, am I? Parameters, oh parameters. Which mission is that? Empty sureness. Right. So right. I'm just going to spawn one. The VS3 wheel, wasn't it? Shoot. Lazy, isn't it? Back wheel here in selection. Should have selected all them, just change them all. Bastard. What is it? Military truck, isn't it? Look how I spelt truck there. Right, the only thing we can do is press play and see what happens. In before error galore, which is not a bad thing because all you have to do is look in our DayZ report and it'll tell us why it's a load of crap. Excuse me for the gulp. About that, just sneaking in a biscuit. Oh, why does it go fucking night time? Didn't look like any truck with there, like, did it? Oh God. Where's my truck? I want a Jeep. Dive. Right. Here's the thing. First thing we check is, where did that add-on get? It went to DBO off-road add-ons. It was the truck. Second one is, where did we spawn that truck? We spawned it right on top of there. We'll give it some of that. And then we'll do the easy bit. Oh shit, when did that? Well, that's that off-road, isn't it? Remember not to save that. Right, so we go to our DayZ, we look in here, we search first of all truck, cannot. Unknown animation source, seat driver, seat call. I wonder if the VS3 hasn't got an enemy. Oh well, it wouldn't have them, would it anyway? But bollocks now. Right, here we go. It won't simulate because wheel 1-3 damp has no proper selection. Right. So the VS3 actually has more wheels set to it than our one does. So we didn't. We haven't messed up. We could make it easy, but what it's saying is we need to put those two dampers in the model here. Probably I would just need to go copy those two. Copy. This isn't the way. Don't do this at home. I'm just doing this to get through a little loophole. It may be I put all these on later, I don't know. You notice there's no land contact geometry yet. I don't think you need it anymore. Anyway. If it moans again, I'll do it properly. I'll rewrite the config and take them back wheels out, or I will add another wheel arch here, bring that one forward, put one further back, and we'll have, which I guess is something to teach people as well, how to add more wheels than just 4. But first of all, let's just have a gander at the vehicle in game. Did I just pack it? Let's have a look, see. I shouldn't though, I normally wouldn't rush it like this, but 5 get overexcited and all that. In before no truck. We're taking side bets. Takes a long time to load, doesn't it? Maybe I should lower its settings, but I've got a 1080 GT something or other overclocked. Should be enough for this, shouldn't it? Suspense is killing me. Whee! Look at that beauty. Alright, we've got problems with wheels, but I mean, whee! Take it off, put it back on again. Can we get in? Can we, bollocks? What we need, can we put that on there, please? No? Put it on there. Don't know why we can't get in, people, because we haven't put that new door-con pos. How much does it weigh? Does a truck weigh more than a Jeep? I haven't got my surface add-on, so it'll slip like bollocks around here. It's no good yet, my surface add-on. Crashed. There's no fire geometry lot, so it's crashed again. Anyway, let's take a look at this now. Look at that. Physics can't handle it. It's absolutely shit, isn't it? Look at that. Stop frame animation. Powered by Biz Physics. Got fucking Nvidia cards all over the world. Why are we using silly physics like this? Somebody stop. Look, it's gone through ground. I've got a fucking 1080 TX with however many gig of memory and it can't even crash a fucking car. Alright, you're going the old fashioned way. Sayonara, Mr. DayZ. We've been expecting you to fuck off. Look at that, it's violent, isn't it? Right, so what we saw there was the config for the VS3 is in, which is nice. So that's all we had. Look at that for a fantastic config. However, we've got two options here. We can comply with the VS3 and add 2 more wheels, or we can tell it to get bollocks and write its own config. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you or bore you how to add some more wheelers. I'm gonna take that thing there as well. Shit, why did I do that? Take that. Oh, go on, take that. I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna move it along here somewhat. So we move it to there and see if we get away with it. I'm gonna put that there. This is all winging it, this is all live, it's not pre-practice, but I'm gonna eat soon. Somebody's gonna shout my name. That will signify your tea's ready. Right, I know we are hanging through the chassis. Whatever that is, not fuel tank, that's fuel tank. But let's not get bogged down with the fact that it's halfway through there. Let's just narrow that little bit. Right, is it that axis plane? Is it bollocks? Not on your Nelly. Is it that? Will that be enough? No. 6. I was going to put 0.5 right in the beginning. Alright. Alright. This bastard here wants some of it as well. All guesswork. Or is it all maths? Mathematics. Right, we'll tidy that up later, but you will notice that that fucking thing didn't move with it. Excuse, pardon my French. I don't think that accuracy really matters, but what did I copy? See, I didn't copy that, did I? But if I am savvy, I will copy that whilst it's there. Press Z. Put it back, copy that one that's in the right place. Copy all of that. But before I paste it, 1, 2 is 1, 3. And it's actually wheel number, cashier number 5, please. It's number 3 on the double. Shit. And doubles, that is number 4. That's 2, 3. Right, so how do we know what numbers we just changed and everything? I'll show you in a minute. Momento, up over. Now, is that wheel under that arch? Of course it feckin' is. Can we move it further back? Of course we can. How far further back? Look at that. I'm not being funny, but that is one hell of a good looking truck. I mean, can we remember where Spider Pig, who made the original base, oh, it's still there anyway. Look, this is how much I'm willing to show you this truck. It's all over the internet. Look, so that's where we started. This little low poly truggy from our friend Spider Pig, who kindly let us use it under CC BY license. Saved us several days. Sorry if I'm boring you, by the way. It's just don't witter on, nothing will get done. That's gonna be Glock F, innit? Oh, what? The only problem is this bastard here again. Despite all my clever copy paste work, really didn't want to play ball, did it? Right. Delete. All. Delete. Copy. Right, it may be because we haven't set the doors, it might not let us in, but however, it won't let us in if we don't have RB door con and RB right, left and right front. So we need right front and fucking left front door connectors. This came in patch 102. This is why nobody could get in cars. What a setup, isn't it? Right. I'm just going to binarise that for shits and giggles. Bum bum bum. In before it doesn't show anymore due to lack of so just to recap, it's just I wasn't setting out to do a tutorial, so if you find there's information missing, you can always find me on Discord. It should be linked to my page here on Twitch, but I haven't done it yet. What I'm trying to do, just self-teach. If something like wooden planks are added in the inventory of the truck, I want them to show on the truck, and other base building parts. Trying to get them show on the truck, really. I'm not sure that I should be doing this because allegedly 1.03 patch is going to change a lot of what we're doing, but if nothing else, it shows people what it takes quite a little bit to get things inside the right. Now what's happening here is it appears that the double wheel hasn't been configured. But don't worry about it, we'll fucking, if we have to, we'll configure it ourselves. Whoa, he pulled a wheel, he did, lad. So there's a lot of configuring to do. Look, the steering wheel's going the wrong way. It's too high. To get out a moment. It's a fair old jump, lad, isn't it? Oh, we're looking at our DayZ errors. Let's see if there's anything absolutely blindingly obvious. Seat drive thing, right? We know about that, we don't need that. Right, I think I know what it is. It's probably because I'm not spawning the right wheel. I have no idea what I changed there, shall we just save that anyway? Looks like there's a double wheel and I'm not spawning it. It could be something very easy like that. We're going to find out on that BS3 wheel, isn't it? Right, we'll go down here. New burst. Oh, they're going to have burst wheels. I had them about 17 years ago in Operation Flashpoint. Wheel double. Let's put a couple of them in the mix. Let's have a look at it. Double bubble. How many lots of them do we need now? You know, there's not going to be enough fucking rubber in the whole of India. Shit a break, them commas are gonna be fucking everywhere. Right, are you ready for this, chaps? Because I think we just created a little miracle. Look at that. We're just missing a set of wheels at the back, and you know where that is. Won't start because there's no engine in the freaking thing. Whoa, he's had a burger or two, this lad. He tips it up, doesn't he? Hey. Right. Why are them wheels not showing? That's what you're asking me, isn't it? Well, the reason is... in our VS3 1 2 1 2 here, see that 1 3 and 2 3, middle right. Right, I'm going to tell you something now, right? In their wisdom, it doesn't matter, this is just a syntax here, but in the description, middle right wheel 2 3. Right, in the VS3, this is no wonder the fucking game never works or hardly comes out on time. So that's the middle wheel, right? The naming system for Biz is wheel 1, wheel 2, so they call that wheel 1 3 there. The middle one they call 1 3, and they call that one, the rear one, 1 2. If you don't believe me, there it's in black and white for you. Wheel 2 3. What a load of fucking shite. If you allow a regime like that makes no fucking sense, imagine how it goes to pot very quickly, doesn't it? But anyway, for our sense of bollocks, we need to put that there. Sorry, we need to put them there. We need to copy them, make a new log to play in. We need to call that, no we don't, we need to get rid of that at the moment. Copy them up here. Delete them. Wheel 1 3 is that and that. Wheel 2 3 is that and that. Delete empty 3 4. Now 1 3. And this, what I'm doing now, is the reason why them wheels didn't show, I'm thinking. There's nobody behind who made sense unless somebody visited one day. No wonder it took so long. I mean, it just makes me mad. I'm not Mr. Perfection, but I'm not a paid professional. I'm far from fucking perfection. What I'm saying is, it just doesn't make sense. Don't go wheel 1, wheel 2, wheel 3. Because wheel 4 will be over here. It makes no sense. If that's your mentality, then when you need to apply logic in complex scripts, you're just going to have wank all over. Excuse my French once again. It slips out. I think I've got Tourette's. What is it? It's a wheel. Last name, banana. Exactly. If in doubt, call it something that doesn't make sense. Right. In our model config we have something that keeps erroring. What is it? It's seat driver and seat co-driver. Animation source. And it makes sense that we don't need it in our truck. So let's find the fucking thing. There. Seat co-driver. Right. Piss off, you're not erroring anymore. Now, the funny thing is, they'll start to appear. But let's have a laugh. Excuse me. Oh, source seat driver, yeah, they will if we leave them in. Let's just fire them off, I hate it. We've saved all that, haven't we? That UV off, idiots. That's been saved. Let's pack it. Pack it. We're not fudge packing, we're just packing PBOs. That packed a bit quick, didn't it? Premature packing. Oh, we didn't move that, shall we? Let's just move that down a little bit. Now, you have to move them down in every... This will be the easiest way of doing it. Minus 0.25. What do you think? 2. The other thing is drive wheel. Change it from 0 to minus, and it should go the right way now when we turn it. Everybody else isn't remembering all this, are you? You should be typing this saying, Dino, so don't forget. Listen, can I ask you all just to type hello in the chat? That way Twitch will acknowledge that there was people here talking. Then I'll be able to start adding some nice little smileys and shit. Everybody say hello, come on. If you say hello, I will put your name on the truck. All those that say hello in chat will get the name on the truck. There we go. Mounting, is it Mountain Girl? Is it Mount Guri? You're going on the truck. Nobody else wants to be on the truck, come on. It'll be going on Steam. People will be playing in the truck and saying, oh my god. You keep lurking, nothing wrong with lurking. It will get weirder though, I must have, must admit to you. The worst bits will be when I forget I'm on Twitch. Oh my god, I am full of crap. Look, that wheel hasn't appeared. The fuck? What? Maybe it doesn't appear in the... He's hurting himself. They're all there, aren't they? I mean, there's 2 sets there. So, when I did all that, I don't think I found components in that geometry load. Be absolutely amazed if that's right. Whee, somebody did something, shall we see? Euro. Thank you to the follow. One moment. Thank you for the follow. I shall be eating shortly, so I'm going to leave it in. I just want to count these components. 1, 2. See, yeah. I think that's what it is. Please let it be that. Components, geometry. You've always got to find components. It's important. Right, just pack that quickly. If it works, I'm going for tea. If it doesn't, I promise you I will not stay here. I'll go and have my tea. So either way, tea where I am is 5 o'clock, 4 o'clock eating time. It's usually about 5 o'clock to be honest, but I've got OCD in packing. I've got to pack it twice. I've been doing this for 16 years. Right. Fingers crossed, everybody. 1.03, I'm expecting some kind of interaction changes. It looks like another part of the new engine's going to be coming in, I think. So, looks like they're getting away from the old Arma 3 interaction stuff. I don't know, but whatever it is, I don't know. You never know. It could be just a way of importing assets that already exist. So they're making the engine fit the assets rather than the other way around. So, because is there anything wrong with the way we interact with vehicles at the moment? We walk up, we press F. I don't think there is anything wrong, is there? I don't know. But allegedly, it was all going to change the way that. I just think they need to put bicycle mechanics in. Scum are already working on it because people have requested bikes. So Scum are ahead of the game. Holy shit, look. Wheels aren't there, are they? What am I doing wrong? Right, I'll be right back. I'll not go for a half-hour tea. I'm just going to get my tea. I'll be back in 5 minutes. Hang on in there. So I'm still around. I'm just eating my tea, so mic will be off. Just realised I've missed the memory points out and stuff, so I don't know whether this will fix the problem, but it should go some way. It'll be I think it's also because it's not in the skeleton is the main reason they're not showing. Right, I'm just going to put my mic back off while I eat, sorry about that. You expect bike before hell is? Yeah, because if you noticed earlier when the two vehicles collided, the physics was fucked, so I think helicopters would just rag it the whole server to bits. But we'll see, we never know, we live in hope. Are we at that stage where we're desperate for helis yet? Or are they slowly drip feeding us guns? I don't know. A lot of add-ons already, so I don't know. So give that a test. Hopefully those rear wheels now, maybe they'll show. I don't think we need to define them down here. No, we'll give it a go. It's not as complex. We haven't put them in as a damper or anything, or a suspension arm. We could do, but it seems I don't think it even fucking works, that physics. Let's see. What I should be doing is checking on here. That's something at least. Fire that off. Some new files in there. Give that a quick go. See if we get wheels. Wahey! Look at that. Actually got freaking wheels. I'll have you. No, I won't. I'll have you. No, I won't. Look at that. What a beauty. It's like one of those... whoa, whoa. Better than my horse. Look at that. Steering wheel actually goes right away. Just needs to be moved to the left, doesn't it? As we look from behind. Dunno. We'll all remember that steering wheel one day. Thoroughly tested. Do we configure doors? Can we be asked? Suppose we have to, don't we? Ooh, bashing it. I like it. I like it. So the aim is to get wood to show up on there. Could have. I don't even know how to spawn fucking wood in game to test it, but we're all gonna find out, aren't we? I don't think it's a bad little truck, is it? See them lines there, we can get rid of those. Just going to put these in for now and see. I'm not going to put them in visually. These are just in the view geometry log. Hopefully this will allow us to start the engine. Radiator down. Where is it? Is that anything to do with the spark plug? Refill, we'll take that. Refill is normally by the box. both over here, isn't it? Spark plug. I thought that was a proxy spark plug. Battery. I'll reposition these after. Be right back, I just got a phone call. Hello. Right, let's see if it starts. So, with good textures on it, it'll be a good truck, will it? Look at it, it's a fucking bucking Bronco. You notice how on this body no radiator, is there? Because it needs probably a truck engine, truck battery and all that, doesn't it? Because it's a truck. I don't even know if they're all configured, you know, but here we go. Where do we want to find out in here? What was it? It's chassis, wasn't it? There we go. So we need truck battery, truck components. There we go. Car battery simply won't do. Is it a truck? Come on, people, you all play this game, you should know. Well, it doesn't even mention radiator, does it? Got a hood and all sorts. Is there such thing as a fucking truck radiator? Radiator. There is, look, it is a truck radiator. Name truck radiator. You know, we may even need that in the model where it says truck radiator and everything like that. Gets complicated, doesn't it? Even like the fucking just spawning it in games are absolute bar stool. I need a bar stool, by the way, for my greenhouse, so if anybody's got one. Fucking hell, I'll tell you what, between us all, and I know you're contributing in your thoughts, I think we're geniuses. Look at it spin. Go on, baby, spin it. Look at that. The power of it. Ooh. Look where the red spot is on the, can you see on the RPM? So I just want to do something. I just want to see what it's like with my own Surface add-on, rather than that wankfest. Excuse my language. DVO surfaces. Stick like shit to a blanket. This way we'll know that it's actual weight of the components rather than anything we've done. I mean, they are, those wheels are very heavy. They're not classed as being that heavy, so that's probably bollocks to start with. Them wheels there should be 6 times 80. What? Come on, what's 6 times 80, people? 600 minus 120, isn't it? It's 580, isn't it? 480. Second, I've got 2 more bites of my tea left. Be right. Don't slap the roof just yet, it'll go flying. It's tempted to go flying when I get in it. Have you seen it? Bucking Bronco. We've got 6 viewers and only 2 saying hello. I think the others are Russians waiting for it to go on Steam so they can rip it. Like a pair of Nick trainers. I've burnt the engine out. Right. There's two things wrong here at a minute. I don't know what the weight should be. There's not a lot I can do about that. Let's try it with a set of land contacts. Restore it. What I'm doing, I'm just pressing Shift D to merge all the vertices in the object. Then set them on the land. It's just an easy way to get your land dampers done. Merge all the vertices. Right. Sure, I made some alterations and then didn't copy paste into there, but I don't know if it's too heavy, too light, or what this thing. 933. Now they're 80, so let's have a look how much a wheel, a VS3 wheel, is supposed to weigh in grams. Well, that was it, wasn't it? Width 0.4, blah 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 blah. Double ruin. Oh god, they haven't even changed the frickin' weight. Double, right? Off the wheel there. Yeah, look, they haven't. They've made the weight double weigh the same as a ruined fucking 30k. Right, so that makes it easier, doesn't it? That's 30 kilos, 30,000 grams. Heck off. All those 6 threes. Anybody know what 3 6s are? Is it 18? $180, isn't it? Right. That's how you find out how much your wheel should weigh, by the way. You would think down here the double wheel would have more weight, but Birkin doesn't. Now, call it what you want, but I think it's bollocks. Tell you what we didn't do either, we didn't move the guy to the left as he sat down. Whoa, Neddy. truck engine noise is shite, isn't it? Look how that middle wheel spinning. Not being funny, but we're going to have to put our own gearbox in this and everything. Car battery's the engine belt. Where's the fucking radiator? I think something's wrong with the wheel geometry. If this went on a server, I don't think it would actually move. At least it's silent inside. Headlights on back. No need. Oh, note to self, don't turn it. The physics. I mean, they're like 2035 physics, aren't they, really? I'm getting out of here. Excuse me, has anybody seen my wagon? Fucking zombies would be all over it like a rash, won't they? Whoa, Neddy. Look at that go. Come here! Has anybody seen the other side of the road? Somebody said it was over here. Look at that, you can even go upside down. Amazing. Right, so that's where we got it to. Brilliant. Fantastic. But let's just have a look at something here. Well, that ain't right, is it? Let's at least give it some credit by having the geometry where the fucking wheel is. They look okay. They look okay now. It shouldn't have flipped like that. I mean, it is rather narrow. My eyes. Well, it's very fucking narrow, isn't it? But we can't scale it because we would get errors off all of these wankers. Always check the scale, shouldn't we? Listen, we're going to have a laugh. We're going to just scale it by we're going to move that fucking. I'm going to go with that. I've moved that geometry to where it should be. Blah blah. Because we're progressing a little bit. So we have that brown. bastard. Sorry about the mouse clicks, it's just one of those things, I'm afraid. Just giving windscreen a bit of an opaque look, but it's on the fucking outside for some reason. Right, because we've given it a brown wooden back, it should drive a lot better now. Oh fuck. Steering wheel's gonna look absolutely pathetic, but let's have a laugh. Trying to think now, I can't even remember why them wheels weren't showing. I'm supposed to take notes, aren't I? I guess it's recording on Twitch, so maybe I'll be able to watch it back. Oh, it wasn't in the skeleton, in the model config, was it? That's what it was. Ooh, look at that. Oh, you can see through the window now. Fucking hell, it's violent, is that? Let it go. It's not even going to wait for an engine or anything, is it? Absolutely. Actually, the wheel looks alright. Shall we put the exhaust, shouldn't we, really? Uh-oh, it's like driving against a brick wall. Yeah, I always get out just round about near the tyre if I can. Right, why is it flipping? It's flipping because the centre of gravity is right up there. So what we need to do is to grab this piece of shit here. This. Need to lessen the weight of that down to 64. Look how the centre of gravity is right down here now. That's alright, but do they still? No, they don't. They should weigh 180. Do not change my total mass. Centre of gravity is there now. What I'm going to do, I'm going to select those two, and if they're, and make them 10. Do not change the total mass. Now, fucking 180, just leave it alone now. But do not. Right, total mass. Centre of gravity is as low as we can go now. That should ease that. Now the other problem is, right, on the V3S wheel, well, we'll go find that fucking double. Ba-bum, ba-bum. Right, The radius is 4.65. However, our wheels, knowing me, are probably that good subconsciously, it's not so far off. Our wheels are 4.65, wasn't it? What I'm going to do now is copy that one there. Create file new, paste it, structure, center all, so we're now in the center. So whatever this point here is our radius. 4.28. So we're not a million miles out. But I don't know that it matters about this geometry here. It's rather the wheel geometry. And the wheel geometry will be right because BI made that one. So sometimes if your vehicle is sliding around, it's because this geometry here is bigger than what it's saying it's going to be here. Now, let's have a look and see what it takes to make that bigger. Because you have a lot of problems. You need to sort this out earlier, because if this is a problem, you're fucked. Don't worry about your width. Like 1.05 or something like that. Let's see. Preview, okay. Shift E, 4.65, okay. I think if we went again, we shouldn't be too far. 4.71. Just take that back down again. Scale 0.033. Preview, okay. 4.62. I think we can do it. We went 1.03225. Let's see how good we are at maths, people. 4.64. Right, let's do it. Let's just see what happens here. Into geometry. Mean to do that. Scale. I might be doing nothing. It might not even apply to this geometry. It might be the geometry of the wheel that's proxied, but can't be. Not having it. Ball. The dash. That's not quite to the end, but fuck it. Right, that is there. See how that's slightly underground. Right, let's see if that makes any difference whatsoever. Can't remember now. Up on the back needed to go over a bit there. If you get these way out in each lod, you'll see a lot of twisting of the player as you climb inside the vehicle. This means your crew positions are different in different lods. shall we set that exhaust shite? Have we even got an exhaust on this freaking thing? Nope. No exhaust for now. This will be, I'll be taking a break after this, and then I may be on a bit later, or I may start it again tomorrow. The next bit's all new to me, so it'll take quite a while. I want to get that wood showing up on the back and barrels for base builders to use. Four viewers, got 3 people left when I said that. Like, fuck you then, I'm going. If you're not stopping, I'm not. You're fucked off. Wait, hey! God, it's like a pogo stick. It's got a right gearbox in it. Centre of gravity is definitely better. Three viewers, another one's left. I think we had like a gang of people in here. Look, turbo in 4 gear works real well. Right, that centre of gravity now is lots better. Blown the fucking engine now. I don't know why it's up there, because the engine is down here. Fuck face. Take my wheel, see if I can. Let's see if it will go with some wheels missing. Okay, it's like, no, you cannot put your own wheel in your own truck. I'll get fucked. Whee. It's not going to go with that one off, is it? Billet. I think it should still work, me. Yep, and it does. There is a God. Right. Tomorrow I'm going to start, well, while I'm offline I'm going to do a texture, I think, because it's an ugly looking bastard. Look at them lines, because it's got sharp edges. It's my fault, not spider pigs, by the way. I'll put it in Blender, unwrap it, and make a nice dirty old texture at some point. And I might put a couple of seats at the back there. A truck. Oh, description. A truck. Right, thank you for watching, everybody. I will see you again soon. I hope you enjoyed it. I have a Discord. I'll put it in the info on my channel. Feel free to come and join me we can speak on the voice channel next time. Don't forget to follow, because I do a lot of outside streams when I'm working and shit like that too as well. Catch you later. Thank you very much. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.